Hello everybody, today what I'm going to share with you is how to make LOUKOUMADES, which are Greek sweet balls topped with beautiful honey, cinnamon and walnuts. So to get started with this, what you're going to need is some warm luke water. To that you're going to add some yeast and just pop it into a measuring jug. I will have the recipe for this posted on Facebook for everyone to follow. So we've got the yeast in the warm water, and to that what we're also going to add is a tablespoon of honey. What this will do will help to activate the yeast. Okay, so now that we've added the honey to this, I want you to grab a piece of Glad wrap, cover your jug and allow this to rest for 5 minutes. Okay, so we've allowed the yeast, the water and the honey to sit for 5 minutes, and as you can see, this is the result that you're actually looking for. It's beautiful. Okay, so next we're going to add in a glass bowl, we're going to add the flour. I've also got corn flour. To that we have salt. And we also have some ouzo. It doesn't matter what ouzo you use, you can use any ouzo for this. You pour the yeast and the water and honey into the flour ingredients that I've got here, mixing bowl, sorry, and just give it a stir and combine it all together. And then using a whisk, if you have one, just mix this all together so that there isn't any lumps, as you can see. Now, flours do vary, so if you find that it's a little bit too runny, just add a little bit more flour. If you find that this is too thick, just add a little bit of warm water. Okay, this looks really good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to allow this, we're going to cover this with Glad wrap, and we're going to allow this to rest for about 30 minutes so that the yeast can activate and rise in with the flour. Just like so. Beautiful paste like that. Okay. Okay, so we've allowed this to rest for 30 minutes. What I've got here is 3 cups of oil in a pan. What I did was I tested one first to start off with. You need your oil to be at around 180 degrees. If you find it gets too hot, turn it down. If it's not hot enough, turn it up. Because what will happen if it's not hot enough, it will absorb all the oil in the LOUKOUMADES. So what I've got here is just a ice cream scoop. I find this really easy to do with that, and you just squeeze it and pop them in. Don't fill it right up, probably about halfway. Press, release, and just keep repeating that into the oil. If you don't have an ice cream scoop, you can use a couple of spoons to do this with. I just find it easier with the ice cream scoop. And just keep going on until you fill up all of your pan, as many as you can fit in there. Okay, so as you can see here, they're starting to go a golden color. So when they all get to that color there, you start taking them out. This should take about 3 to 5 minutes to cook your LOUKOUMADES. So as you can see there now, they're starting to become a golden colour. You want to sort of get them that colour there to make sure that they all cook through properly. Different stove tops will vary, whether you've got gas, induction or electric. I've got my setting on 7 on the induction cooktop. So just sort of work out your heat temperature. Okay, so these are ready now to pull out. As you can see, they're a beautiful golden colour. They're beautiful and round. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put another lot in, and then I'll show you how. So squeeze, release. About halfway in there, squeeze, release. Okay, while these are cooking, I'm just going to show you how to finish these off. So pop them on your plate. You grab your honey. If your honey is too thick, just pop it in the microwave for a few seconds, just to make it runnier. Cover all of your balls with a generous amount of honey. Just dust with a little bit of cinnamon, grounded cinnamon, and some crushed walnuts. Now what I've done with the walnuts is I actually roasted those walnuts earlier so that they have a bit more flavour to them. And these are my LOUKOUMADES. It's easy. I hope you all give it a go. It's my family's favourite, and they are just beautiful to eat. As you can see here, I'll break one open for you. They're light, fluffy, beautiful.